So it's been about 1 month since Apple unleashed the Touch Bar on the world, and it's been met with, I think to say mixed reviews is an understatement. There's a very clear line in the sand that's been drawn, and you are most likely on one side or the other. You can watch our full review, but essentially it boiled down to this. The too long didn't watch version was, I missed the ports, Touch Bar's nice, battery life's bad, graphics performance is good, better than it's been before, but not overwhelming. I just summed up the whole video for you if you want. But I've been using the computer for a month. There have been software updates. 10.12.2 has been out. And then by the time you watch this, who knows what OS is going to be out. But that's the most recent version of Sierra as of this filming. And it did a couple different things that I want to talk about. First, it got rid of the time remaining in the status bar. So you don't necessarily know in the time frame how much longer you're going to have. And I get that maybe it wasn't all that accurate in the first place, but I did use it as a measuring stick for about how long I could use a computer, or if I had to go, search for an outlet in an hour or 2 hours. Why Apple removed that, only Apple knows. Perhaps it was the sweet battery life issues under the table. Perhaps there's a grander plan. I don't know. I find it annoying, and I really didn't like it. One thing I do like about the new OS is it did improve my super crappy battery life. I had to go to the Genius Bar to see if I had a bad computer because battery life was so bad. 3 to 4 hours kind of max on it. It has been improved, which is nice to say with the new OS update. I'm getting about an hour more, which is no small feat. I mean, looking at 4 hours, an extra hour is 25% increase in battery life. So that's nice. And presumably it's gonna get better and better and better as software updates come. So battery life, again, not thumbs up, but not like this anymore. It's kind of like, it's like that. So I thought it was only fair if I made a video saying how bad battery life was, to update it to say it has been improved. It's not class leading by any stretch of the imagination, but better? The Touch Bar is interesting. I still don't think it's necessary, but it does add a lot more than I thought. I wish that would work across more apps. It's kind of inconsistent for when it shows up, even across Apple's core apps or what it's going to show. But it is helpful. In Calendar, you get all the dates up there. I did have the Touch Bar freeze one time on me. That was kind of fun, but it did bring itself back on its own. It doesn't make or break the computer for me at all. It's kind of a nice addition, but if you're thinking that I want to get a computer just for the Touch Bar, it's probably not worth it. Even editing in Final Cut, I found myself just sort of reverting back to using a mouse and keyboard as opposed to the Touch Bar. But if you do want to use it for things like that, it's great for scrolling and scrubbing. It's my favorite is to scroll scrub through YouTube videos that I'm watching, or to scrub even through a timeline in Final Cut if I remember that it's there and don't have it closed kind of in a docking situation at my office. Still, my opinion on USB-C is the same as it was. I wish there were some legacy options. Apple's trying to push us towards the future I/O, so it is what it is. When you're buying this computer, it's only gonna have USB-C ports. So I guess you can't really complain about it if you know that going in. So if you didn't know, be aware. A lot of negativity surrounding the keyboard, at least at launch. For me, the keyboard's been great. I've had no keyboard issues at all. In fact, I don't even think that much about the keyboard. I would have liked to have seen improved performance on some third-party apps, but I know that's not really in Apple's control. Things like the Adobe suite could be better and should be better, and hopefully Adobe will bring that. So if you edit a lot in Premiere, you might want to wait on this until Adobe goes ahead and updates it. So things have changed a little bit since our initial review a month ago. I'm still using the computer and I still want to learn it and see if things improve and the experience gets better or worse. I know a lot of you guys are debating whether or not to buy one of these. This is a big investment. Anything else you guys want to know about the computer, let us know down below. And if you want to see us continue to do update videos about the MacBook Pro, the best way to do that is give a video a thumbs up. Till next time, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. Now you've been updated on the MacBook Pro, it's time to relax and take your favorite shows with you. And perhaps some of your favorite programming is from the Science Channel. Maybe you're into how the universe works, or like me, you like to know how it's made. You can take it with you anywhere you want. I'll link to it down below, but it's just Science Channel Go app.